Hello, this is the new web show, All Things Considered. I am your host, Adam Thompson. With me today, I have Cody Hall and Blaze Utz.
Hi there.
The concept of this show is that you, the viewers, or my friends, asks me any random question you can think of, and I have to answer the question with using only resources within my house, minus the internet. That means dictionaries. If you asked me what the coolest dinosaur was, I would go up to my library and pick out the children's book on dinosaurs, because that's the only one I have on them. So Cody, I think you had a question for me today?
Question? Okay, give me a sec. Alright, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I actually think they did a study on this in Harvard a couple years ago. They developed a machine that basically had these little rubber pads on them. It was all installed along a wheel, and they turned it on so that it would go about the length of a normal licking of a human tongue, and I think it came out to around 523, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. The interesting thing about this study is that instead of actually getting test subjects, they had to build a robot in order to successfully do this, which I guess really is just a testament to the Tootsie Pop franchise. I know I've never been able to make it. Just after a while. So I guess the first show was rather short. I hope for questions from viewers later. Well, you guys need to do more.
Well, do you want me to tell you guys?
Yeah, what was the actual number? What was the actual number?
Okay, so there's been a couple of studies. First, a student at the University of Cambridge took 3,481 licks.
I was not even
Purdue
close.
took 364.
364?
Volunteers. Then they got an average of 252. University of Michigan said 411. Swarthmore College said 144.
No, Harvard?
And Harvard grad said 317.
317?
I think it's...
I was close.
I think it's really just based on differences in manufacturing. So it depends on the Tootsie Pop you get.
Well, we can also argue that people have different tongues. They have different textures. Like, you can have a really rough tongue, or you can have a really smooth one. And, like, how big the tongue is also matters. I mean, a whole lot of variables in this for just a silly question.
Yeah, they had impressive amounts of ranges on here.
What was the biggest one? 3,024?
3,481 from a student at the University of Cambridge.
Of course, the British people screw it all up.
Yeah.
The link here, it goes to Wolfram Alpha.
Shut up, Bren.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, using Wikipedia.
Wicked, really? We're going to give them the legit answer using...
And then I looked at the link, Wolfram Alpha, according to student researchers at University of Cambridge, 3,481.
300,000?
3,481.
Okay, just checking. And Wolfram...
would get you through, like, 200 of those things.
Wolfram Alpha is a legit source, so...
I will use that in the future.
No, seriously, the person wrote an entire mathematics program.
Got it?
Yeah. Anyways, now we're just rambling, so I'm gonna turn... So, until next time...
I thought rambling was the point of this thing.
Well, it kind of is, but I still need to answer questions. It needs to kind of end sometimes. Okay, if you want to ask me a question, just send me an email at allthingsconsideredhere@gmail.com. Thank you, and good night. Say good night, guys.
See you later.